What's happening, Taurus? Time to knock your December bonus out of the way. Not that it's a negative thing. Not that it's something I just gotta knock out of the way, but it's time to knock your December bonus out. All right, I'll shut up. Rich, shut up. Quit being lame. Just do the reading. Okay. Gotcha. Anyway, if anybody wants information on how to schedule a personal reading, that will be in the description of this video, okay? Along with my Facebook and my Instagram information. All that good stuff. Come follow me on social media, y'all. I could use an audience for my antics. And my audience on Facebook and Instagram is severely disproportionate to my YouTube audience. It's so crazy. So crazy. Next to my YouTube audience, my Instagram and Facebook audience is like the smallest audience in the world. So yeah, definitely come join me there, y'all. All kinds of extra cool content for you to see. Anywho, yeah, this is a bonus. So my goal for the bonuses is to maybe get some details that I may have missed in the main monthly reading, okay? That's the goal. Doesn't always turn out that way. You never really know exactly how it's going to turn out exactly. I could tell a totally different story, but they're fun, so I do them anyway. What's up, Mary? Who else we got up in here while I'm getting these cards ready? Alexandria? What's up, y'all? Carolyn? On G-O-D. That's a long username. Anyway, what else? What else do we have to tell my Taurus people, universe? What else do we got? What other messages can we tell my Taurus people? Ooh, that jumped out at me. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. So whatever the situation is you either are or were dealing with, coming out of, whatever the case may be for whatever you're dealing with, you come to your senses about it finally. Okay, that doesn't necessarily indicate whether or not you've taken any action, but you have come to your senses, okay? There may have been some things about the people involved or about the situation that you were kind of ignoring or choosing to put on the back burner, but now it's all out in the open, you know? So let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and last shuffle. By the way, I would like to thank everybody who is taking part in the holiday giveaway. Super excited for that. Also, too, keep in mind, they've got a 150K giveaway coming up. Stoked about that as well. 150K. Okay. All right. Well, my Taurus people, it looks to me like you all are dealing with something here that I don't really see a resolution. Not yet. Not really. Okay? Could be a Sagittarius that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. That's the only specific sign I have on the table here, though. But whatever it is, I kind of feel like it's something that you haven't quite moved on from. Not up here, at least. You keep thinking about this. This is it's on your mind, and you can't quit thinking about it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And a lot of you are actually feeling like really super lonely and kind of codependent. You know, person you're dealing with here, they feel abandoned too, but I feel like they're getting a little bit tired of waiting on you. Y'all are both kind of mirroring each other is what I'm seeing here in stubbornness, okay? Because you kind of like, you got the 2 of Swords reversed with the 6 of Swords, indicating to me that it's like, okay, I can't quit thinking about this. Okay, I haven't moved on from it here, but my stubborn Taurus ass, okay, is not going to come together with you. I'm not making a move. I'm not putting in the work. No. I may not have moved on from it, but some of you all don't even really have any genuine emotion, okay? Some of you are drained emotionally, but it's still something that for whatever reason you haven't moved on from. And the same thing with the person you're dealing with here, okay? They feel abandoned. They want to come out of abandonment, but they're getting a little impatient. But same thing you're doing. I'm not doing this either. And they're eventually getting tired of waiting, and they're probably going to release themselves from this as well. Okay? It's like, I don't want to miss out on this opportunity, but I'm too damn stubborn to do anything. And I see y'all both kind of mirroring each other in that aspect. So let's look a little bit more at the person that you're dealing with. Just a little bit more at the person that Taurus is dealing with. Person, people, and or situations playing the biggest influence on my Taurus people. Trying to get a jumper. Whoa. Oh, how about that? Fool in the reverse. Yeah, see? See what I'm saying? It's kind of like, maybe this may be a cycle that some of y'all have been dealing with, possibly for some of you. And it's like, we've done this too many times. I'm not making a move this time. It's kind of what I'm feeling coming from them. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. They still got feelings for you though, but they're not making a move. See, look. Well, hey, look. Again, they got this one again here. They're getting impatient. Could be a Saggy. Damn, I got Saggy, Pisces, and Aries. Okay, but they do have feelings for you, but they're keeping it to themselves. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. They're getting a little bit impatient. They may try to communicate with you here. Okay. Very up and down, though. Like I said, this could be you because the Queen of Cups is reversed again. Those of you maybe who, well, I don't know. I don't know. This could be just them being back and forth, too. See what I'm saying? Because they really don't want you to know how they feel. They really don't. With this moon energy here, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. Again, could be an Aries that you're dealing with, but they don't want you to know how they feel. Could be a Pisces as well. And here's the thing, too. They're holding a bit of a grudge, man. They're kind of grudging on you. They're kind of grudging on you. I see them communicating. Probably. Though they want to. I don't know if they're going to or not, though. Because that Fool reversed there and the 3 of Wands reversed here, they're probably going to try to communicate with you. If they aren't already in communication with you. Well, let's see what timelines you headed towards. Anything new coming in? Is this situation going to be resolved? What's happening? Ooh, Emperor again. Okay, man, y'all just like, now you're the bull, Taurus, but y'all are kind of like 2 bulls, like bashing heads together. Okay, like 2 bucks with their horns locked. Get 6 shuffles here. 1, 2. 3. 3 more. So this timeline's headed forward. To be more specific, because I'm not usually too specific about this one, it's basically anything moving forward. Okay. Is something new coming in? Is this situation going to be resolved? Is something old coming back? Oh, man. There's a lot of you, I think, there's that 8 of Swords. Yeah, see? A lot of you. That 8 of Swords reversed overall, that may be a little bit later down the line for some of y'all here, because I do see the 8 of Swords in the upright here. I see a lot of you here are probably going to try this again, okay? Could be a Gemini that you're dealing with. A lot of y'all are going to try to keep this going, okay? Lovers, the 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. I feel like you're going to try to keep this going. The reason I feel like this is the person that you're dealing with, most of you, is because this world in the reverse, there's this sense of unfinished business. Okay, this big sense of unfinished business happening here. Okay? And that's the thing. Feels very, very unfinished. But the thing is, at the end of the day, the Magician is reversed. Somebody here, one, the other, or both of you, is trying to manipulate the situation. Okay, and it's going to turn out in conflict. Okay? Because you got two people coming together, I think, who want to wear the pants for a lot of you. For a lot of you, two people want to wear the pants, man. You know? And hey, all right, cool. There's nobody to say that that's like impossible. Okay, cool. So you got two people that want to wear the pants. Take turns, okay? Take turns. Pass the pants back and forth. I wish I could title the video of that, but nobody would know what the hell that meant. But pass the pants back and forth. Come on now. You let the other person be in charge one day, then you be in charge the next day. Come on now. We can work this out here. All right? We need to find some harmony in this shit. God damn it. Anyway, though. Moving forward, things to watch out for my Taurus people. And I get a lot of questions about this things to watch out for spread. This is something that I didn't plan out, okay? My style evolves over time. Very little of it do I actually plan. It just comes to me randomly, usually during a video. Y'all usually watch the idea come to my head. Like, I don't do that much planning about this shit behind the scenes, you know? And I get questions about this a lot. This is just moving forward in life, period. Just take this however it resonates. I don't care if it's your loved ones. I don't care if it's your family, your friends. Just period. Like, I'm a big advice giver, okay? A big advice giver. And you wouldn't be coming to tarot unless there was some kind of situation or something kind of fucked up in your life that has you at a little bit of a loss, right? So that's why I give motivational advice, to hopefully help most of y'all raise up and, you know, be able to take your own advice and get on with your lives, hopefully. So things to watch out for. Things to watch out for my Taurus people. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. People who can't stick with anything. People who are always walking away, you know, always running, always got the running shoes on, you know. You start something, you don't commit to it. Nah, never mind, I'm tired of that. I'm going to walk away from that. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if it's a relationship. I don't care if it's a job. You know that person you know that has like fucking 10 jobs every 6 months? You know that person. Come on now. Oh, yeah, well, I was working here and here and here and here and here. You know that person. Come on now. Y'all know that person. Maybe y'all have been that person. But yeah, people who are always walking away, can't commit to anything long term. Anything long term? Anything? All right, let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Things to watch out for. Five of Pentacles. People who are always playing the victim. Woe is me. Boo hoo hoo. Boo hoo. And you know, and again, I got to clarify. When I say these things, I don't mean that it's wrong to look down on people who are going through something bad. What I'm talking about is when you see this quality in a person, and that's like all the time. Like, you know that person every fucking time you talk to them. All they talk about is boo-hoo me. Woe is me. What happened to me? Boo-hoo. And it's just every time we talk, you're boo-hooing about something that happened to you and you're a victim. And man, fuck off. That is the biggest vibe kill, dude. Watch out for that. Okay, you are not obligated to kiss people's asses like that. Those are like energy vampires, you know? People who take shit too damn seriously, okay? Don't know how to ever laugh and joke and cut up and laugh and smile and have a good time. Everything is just so fucking serious as a goddamn heart attack, like a cold block of boring ass fucking ice. You know what I'm saying? Oh, people who are too penny pinchy. People like, you know, the type of person who, for no reason. I'm not talking about people who really can't afford, you know, who are not in a position to help. I'm not talking about people who refuse to help somebody they know does not deserve the help. I'm talking about you got you a pocket full of money and somebody just randomly needs help and you know you're in a position to throw them a couple dollars and you stingy as fuck. You gonna be greedy like that just because for what? Just to be an asshole? Come on now. Come on now, that's not cool. And on that note, people who flash their money all the time, who it's always about my money, always about my money, about how much money I make, and that's all you give a shit about. Okay, and that's what basically your identity. You know, 9 times out of 10, one of the things that I've learned is people like that are actually broke. Are actually broke. You ever see the people who they wear like the big dollar sign around their chain and they got the $100 bill on their hat, and they got the big old fucking t-shirt on that hangs down below their knees that's got the $100 bills all over it. Motherfuckers are broke as a joke, man. Working at McDonald's and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. All right. Freestyle spread. This could be advice. This could be things to watch out for. This could be new things coming in. This could be old things coming back. Freestyle spread. Something my Taurus people need to hear. Thanks, y'all, for tuning in. I appreciate the positive feedback. Thanks, Mary. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you, April, for the positive feedback. Appreciate it. Boom, the tower in the reverse. Okay. So, hang on just a minute. Let's get 4 shuffles and we'll see what this is all about. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. This may be a tower that you all can rebuild for real. May not be over. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups. There's the 8 of Swords reversed again, okay? So for some of you, this may be, it may not be over. Hang on. Man. Hold up, let me write this down, y'all. It may not be over. All right. That's what I think I'm going to title this video. Because now the cards are starting to tell me something a little bit different here. Okay? Kind of feel like a lot of y'all need to swallow your pride and stop being so damn stubborn. That's what I'm saying here. There's a lot of y'all that need to come to your senses. Look, I get it. I get it. I'm very familiar with Taurus energy. Very, very, very familiar with Taurus energy. Both my biological mother and father are Taurus. Okay? I know the energy. Okay? Trust me. And I know that you all are very, very, very inclined to fight a battle that you know you're losing. Even when you know you're wrong, you'll still fight the battle. Not saying every last one of you does that, but I know you all are prone to it. Oh yeah, every last Taurus in this room has at least done that once. Fought a battle you knew you shouldn't be fighting. You knew you were wrong. You knew you should just drop the sword and quit fighting, and you didn't. This may be, you may want to stop and reconsider. You may want to stop and reconsider some things, okay? Don't take it so seriously. 4 of Cups here. Queen of Cups. Look, it may not be over, y'all. This right here is telling me that a lot of y'all need to stop and rethink some things. Stop and rethink some things here. I'm going to play off of that spread just a little bit, and then we're going to move on to the advice. 7 of Cups, okay. Let's get 7 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, King of Cups. All right. So right now, what's really, really important here is that you separate yourself from this emotionally, okay? And when I say separate yourself from it emotionally, I don't mean go ice cold. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Okay, you need to find a decent balance between logic and emotion. Don't let your logic get the best of you. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. Find that line there. Find that line, okay? And I want you to weigh out all your options. Weigh out all your options, okay? For those of you who really don't want this to be over, weigh out all your options and be 100% honest with yourself, okay? That's the hardest thing for us to do, is to be honest with ourselves. Be 100% honest with yourself, weigh out all your options, okay? If you ever, when you're inside yourself and you're having this little talk with yourself, a lot of times we have that little voice of truth pop up and we're like, bam, shut up, go away, you know? I want it to be this way. And that little voice of truth comes up, nah, bam, shut up. Shut up. Don't confuse me with facts. Don't confuse me with the facts. My mind is made up. Some of y'all might want to listen to that little voice of truth, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? Because this looks split down the middle here. There's some of you who actually need to reconsider some things here. There's others of you, okay, if you actually have that honest conversation with the inside of yourself and it really comes out, okay, yeah, this is a situation, this is a burden I do not need to take on anymore. That's just all there is to it. Okay, no problem, okay? But again, okay, I'm seeing a lot of different things I'm going to pull another spread here because I'm seeing two groups of Taurus people here. And pull one more spread. This is interesting how this is coming out. One more kind of freestyle spread for real. Just to play off of that. Boom, there you see the 10 of Wands again. There's some of you who, well, hang on, let me go ahead and pull the spread. I don't want to talk and fuck it up. Whoa, let's get, damn it. There it is. The Empress, the Taurus card. There you go. Now, let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 3 of Pentacles. All right. So, yep, there's a lot of you. Man, see? Take this how it resonates. Every last one of you, though. Every last one of you. Okay? Have that conversation with the inside of yourself. Okay? With the inside. Everything going on inside yourself. Have that conversation. Okay? And really, honestly, weigh out the positive and the negative. And if you are wrong, you need to swallow it, okay? And if you're not, okay. Okay, no problem. But I am kind of feeling like there are, at least communication needs to be open here, okay? There's still something that needs to be communicated. Even those of you who do need to lay this to rest, there is still something that needs to be discussed, okay? Because this unfinished business, dude, there's still something unfinished. Something unfinished, okay? Something unfinished that I see is not wanting to go away anytime soon. So if I was you, I would at least open communication. Yeah, that's just advice. That's just advice, okay? That's just advice. I'm going to get you a few more advice cards here to wrap this reading up, and then we're going to call it good. There's just something unfinished. It may not be over for some of y'all. Even those of y'all it is over for, there's still something so fucking like unfinished. Something needs to be talked about, a secret that needs to be confessed or something. Boom, the Lover's card, okay? This is a very near and dear soulmate you're dealing with. Whether you love them or you hate them, okay? You need to acknowledge that. Here's your advice, 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you need to acknowledge the fact. Acknowledge the fact that anybody who has ever had any kind of impact on your life, be it positive or negative, is a very near and dear soul mate. Okay? The quicker you understand that, the easier it makes this life to navigate through. Okay? And I know there's a lot of people out there who love to argue and love to fight that fact. I don't give a fuck. Okay? It doesn't matter. Over on the other side, we don't think the way we do with our little ego human brains. We don't perceive human experiences on the other side the way we do here. Okay? This is a game. This is a game. It seems intense, it seems real, it seems horrific and all this shit. While you're in it, I promise you, it does not on the other side. I promise you. Okay? So even people that you think are your nemesis, people that you think are your worst enemy, the people that you hate the most are very near and dear soulmates on the other side. Okay? You need to acknowledge that. That's one of the biggest ego pills you can possibly swallow on your spiritual journey. Okay? Also, too, you need to gain and maintain your sense of balance. And I really think that opening up communication and getting whatever this is that's unfinished and unspoken, get it up, okay? Even those of you who are going to lay this to rest and walk away, there's something unfinished that needs to be discussed, okay? Right now, don't be so judgmental. Don't be so quick to judge, okay? Don't be so quick to judge. And a lot of you, too, don't try to be independent to a fault, okay? Sal Lee Paradise, thank you for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Don't be independent to a fault, okay? There's nothing wrong with independence. However, do not let it bite you in the ass, okay? If you need help, reach out for it. If help is offered, take it, okay? There's no reason to be so rigid and stubborn and stuck like a damn stick in the mud, okay? So anyway, I feel like the messages my Taurus people needed to hear have come through. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and hop on out of here. I hope that resonated for everybody. If it didn't, which it won't in reality, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. If none of those resonate, well, I guess I don't have a message for you this time around. Maybe next time, okay? But don't take these readings too seriously. They're only general. If you want information on a personal reading, that will be in the description of the video on how to schedule one of those, okay? But I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in with the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will see you all sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. All right? Have a good one.